Hey there, homesteaders. Today we're going to be working on an upgrade in the high tunnel so we can finish this growing season strong and prepare for next year's crops.
So slather on your sunscreen, put on your big hat, and get ready because it's going to be a scorcher today.
We're Kaliki and Brett, a rugged and adventurous gay couple who are sick and tired of clashing with life in the city.
So we decided to head into the desert to chase our dreams and thrive.
Along with our furry friends Chuck and Momo,
We'll explore DIY projects, tiny house construction, gardening, hiking, cooking,
and share what it looks like to jump headfirst into homesteading.
So subscribe and join us on our dusty adventures to build this desert dwelling.
A couple weeks ago, we rented a wood chipper so we could turn a big brush pile we have here into some wood chips for the high tunnel. Well, today we're going to spread it out into the walkways and then mulch the beds with some straw. So I think we should just grab straw and do the beds first.
Okay.
Mulching over everything like this is mainly to protect the soil from the harsh desert climate. When you stop the sun from hitting the soil like this, it allows the soil microbiome to thrive. It also helps retain moisture. It is so hot. Oh, that's so nice. There's a breeze. I feel like I can breathe again. One of the best benefits of having this high tunnel is that it extends our growing season here. Once we installed the drip irrigation, that really helped the plants to thrive. I didn't realize how much water we were losing to evaporation every day. Well, we didn't have quite as much straw as we wanted to lay down over the beds, but it's definitely an improvement, and now we're going to work on spreading the wood chips.
We don't always know what we're doing, but sometimes we do.
Brett went inside. He's going to work on something special in the kitchen, and I'm going to finish spreading all of the wood chips.
Oh, hi Sheila. Come on in. For today's recipe, we're going to need something from out in the high tunnel, so why don't we start out there? crazy. It's the biggest beet we've ever grown. Let's give them a rinse first. Today I'm going to be making beetroot brownies. I'm going to start by just peeling and chopping these beets. I really like the color of these beets. Get that nasty spot out. Nobody wants that. I just boil them till they're tender. Then drain it out. Dump it all in the food processor and blend it until it's relatively smooth. Good to scrape down the sides a couple of times during this process.
Oh, Sheila. Now I'm gonna get the dry ingredients started. I've got 1 2/3 cup flour, 1 cup sugar. I'm using turbinado sugar for this, 1/4 cup cocoa powder. My camera stopped recording, but I've added 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and just a pinch of salt. And mix that all up together.
Then moving on to the wet ingredients. I have 3/4 of a cup of chocolate chips that I'm going to melt, 1/4 cup of oil. I'm using coconut oil, but you can use any kind of light tasting oil, and 3 tablespoons of soy milk.
And then finally 1 cup of the beet puree. And just mix that all together and add it to the dry ingredients. And then get those incorporated. I was surprised how thick the batter was, but it seems like it'll work. Just put it in a lined baking dish and spread it out evenly. With a batter this thick, it's important to spread it out evenly because it won't thin out in the oven. Now it's ready to go in the oven. This will bake at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. While that's baking, I'm going to get the frosting ready. I have about 6 dates that I chopped up and around 4 tablespoons of simple syrup, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, and an avocado. And then just puree that. Just gotta let this cool off, and then it'll be ready to frost. Now just gotta smooth on the frosting. My avocado was a little underripe, so it's not completely smooth, but it'll work. And there you have it.
Don't look right. Well, stuck in there pretty good now, so I guess it'll work. Getting this high tunnel has been one of the best things that's happened to us since we got here. This high tunnel was paid for completely by the NRCS, which is a department of the USDA. All we had to do was prove that this land was ours to be growing on, commit to a 5-year agreement, and be actively growing in it. We did have to pay for it up front, but then we were completely reimbursed for it afterwards. If you're interested in how to get your own high tunnel through the NRCS, send us a message and we'd love to help you out. So, what do you guys think? I'm really proud of how it looks, and I think the plants are really going to love how it feels. I'm starving now, so why don't we head inside and see what Brett's made. It's been another productive day here in the desert, and it feels great just to sit back, relax, and eat this brownie. Thanks so much for watching.
See you next Tuesday.
It's so gooey.
Fudgy.
I don't taste beets at all.